Hello students, we'll be moving with the last topic of this unit, that is binary multipliers. As we know that how multiplication is being done in a normal decimal, we have seen addition, adders, we have seen subtraction, then using binary subtractors, that is using half subtractor and full subtractor. So in this small video we'll be studying about binary multipliers, how multiplication is done in our binary numbers. So basically binary multiplier is nothing but it involves a multiplication of binary numbers which is similar to that of a decimal numbers. Here the multiplicand is multiplied by each bit of a multiplier starting from the least significant bit, each such that multiplication forms as partial product. The meaning of this is here the multiplier is multiplied by the multiplicand. For example, consider an example normal multiplication. I tell multiplication of 54 into 86. It is not possible directly. So what you are going to do? 54 into 86. First you multiply 54 by 6. Then you put plus, you move one bit to the left, again you multiply 8 with 56 and you get a result by adding. Similarly, the binary multiplication also involves the same concept. Finally, the partial products are being added and they are shifted one bit to the left. So as you can see, consider a multiplication of 2-bit numbers. The multiplicand bits are B1 and B0. The multiplier bits are A1 and A0. So the top B1 and B0 are multiplicand bits. The bottom A1 and A0 are nothing but multiplier bits. So what you do when they give this type of multiplication? First you multiply A0 with B0. Then you multiply A0 with B1. Plus you put plus at the bottom which is missing here. That is what you shift one bit to the left. Then what you do? You multiply A1 with B0, that is A1 B0. Then you multiply A1 into B1. A1 B1. Finally what you do? You add all these partial product terms. That is what here, if you notice the left hand side, that is first is B1 B0 which is multiplicand, next is A1 and A0. First multiplication is what? A0 B0. You put what? A0 and B0. What is this A0 into B0? It is nothing but a AND operation. Similarly, A0 into B1, that is also one AND gate. That is into is there, so AND operation. Next A1 into B0, again AND. A1 into B1, again AND operation. So total how many AND will be getting here? Total of 4 AND gate. As you can see in the figure, you will be getting 4 AND gates. Once you get this AND gate, what you do? You add as a normal decimal, similar to that of a normal decimal number. Here also you add the product. You add the two of a products. The result will be C0, C1, C2 and C3, that is addition. This addition is carried out by half adder. You can see the figure at the right side. This addition is being carried out by a half adder which you can see at the bottom. So total how many half adders we have? 2 half adders. This is a simple type of a multiplication which involves only 2 bits of multiplicand, 2 bits of multiplier. Okay. So here you will be getting 4 AND gates as you can see. First AND gate, it involves A0, B0, B1. Next AND gate involves A1, B0 and B1. These two are added with the help of these two half gates, half adder to get a final result C0, C1, C2 and C3. So the working of this is, the first partial product is formed by multiplying A0 by B1, B0. The multiplication of 2 bits such as A0 and B0 produces 1 if both bits are 1. Yes. So the multiplication of these 2 bits A0 and A1 will produce 1 if both the bits are 1, 1, similar to the AND operation. So this is identical to the AND operation. Therefore the partial products can be implemented with AND gates. The second partial product is formed by multiplying A1 by B1 B0 and shifted one position to the left. Finally these two partial products are added with the help of 2 half adder circuits. Till now we have seen a simple multiplication, 2 bits. 2 bits of A, 2 bits of B. Now imagine if I have 4 bits of multiplicand multiplying with 3 bits of multiplier. What is the concept here? A bit of multiplier is ANDed with each bit of multiplicand in as many levels as there are bits in multiplier. Go to the last point here. For example, the last level produces a product for j multiplier of bits, and if we have k multiplicand bits. Remember, for j multiplier, imagine j is something 4. We have 3 bits of j and multiplicand is something 4. What we need to do? J into how many AND gates we require? We require 2 types of gates. One is AND gate, second is half adder. So we need j into k AND gates and j minus 1 k bit of adder to produce a product of j plus k bits. That is, j plus k is final result. If you notice here, example, consider now a multiplier circuit that multiplies a binary number of 4 bits by a number of 3 bits. That is, we have multiplicand is 4, that is B3, B2, B1 and B0. Multiplier is 3, A2, A1, A0. Since k is equal to 4, now k is what for us? B. B3, B2, B1, B0. And j is equal to 3. What is j? A2, A1, A0. So what they have told here? If I have j multiplier and k multiplicand, k is 4, j is 3. How many AND gates we require? J into k. What is j for us? 4. What is j for us? 3. What is k? 4. So 3 into 4, that is, we require 12 AND gates. Remember, we require 12 AND gates. And what they have said for us? And j minus 1. What is j for us? 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 k bit adders. What is k? K is 4. So how many 4 bit adders we require? 2 k bit, k is 4. So 2 4 bit adders to produce the final logic diagram. If you notice here, this is a logic diagram which consists of 4 bits of multiplicand, that is, we have B0, B1, B2, B3 and 3 bits of multiplier, that is A0, A1, A2. If I have these two, how many AND gates we require? 12 AND gates, that is 4 into 3, 12 AND gates. And how many half adders we require? We require a binary adders of 2, 4 bits. We have said 2 binary adders with 4 bits. 4 bits, 2 4-bit adder, as you can see. So this is a logic diagram of a binary multiplication or a binary multiplier. No doubt, if I have 2 bits, use this concept. Use this concept if I have simple 2:2 bit and you get a logic diagram. But what about if I have 4 into 3 bits? For example, imagine 1150 into 560. What you need to do? Again, long multiplication will be involved. We don't know how much AND gates we require. So simple concept is, go with this concept. We require, if we have j multiplier and k multiplicand, go for j into k AND gates and j minus 1 k bit adders to produce a product, final product of j plus k. If I want to tell you what is this j plus k, j is for us 4, k is 3. So j is 4, k is 3. So finally I'll be getting 7, C0, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, that is 0 to 7 bits of final results. So simple, if they give 2 into 2 bits, you can go with a normal multiplication. But if they give us a complicated multiplication like 4 bits into 3 bits, 5 bits into 4 bits, then go with this concept of j into k concept. You'll be getting the result easily. So this is the end of the unit 3. So further unit, that is remaining units are 4th unit and the 5th unit. So I will be starting with the 5th unit from tomorrow. That is, since it is a theory, I'll complete 5th unit first, then I'll go with the 4th unit. So I will be giving assignments. Submit the assignment on time and respond me after each video. It will be noted for your internal marks as well as for your lab assessment. So thank you.